And so what I love about 9/11 Mysteries is it goes into that question of, well, what does it mean to demolish a building? And they have several of these experts from, I think, one company called Controlled Demolition Inc. I think might be the name of the company. There's not a lot of companies in the world that do controlled demolitions, but they said the goal is to make a building fall into its basement. So as the documentary shows us, the problem is if the narrative about 9/11 is that these planes crashed, started a fire, and then the fires caused a catastrophic collapse. The premise is that fire causes buildings to collapse. But the only two steel buildings that have collapsed due to fire on 9/11 were buildings 1 and 2, and then apparently building 7. In 2017, for those of you who remember, there was an apartment fire in London. The Grenfell Tower burned. It was due to some cladding, some just government incompetence, not a big surprise, but government incompetence that allowed this cladding, which was flammable, to stay around the building for an extended amount of time. Anyway, it lights up. This building burns for 60 hours. A steel frame building burns for 60 hours. Now, mind you, a jet plane hadn't crashed into it, but the entire building was burning, unlike towers 1 and 2, where only parts of the building were burning. But it didn't collapse into its own footprint. Why not? I thought that when a steel building gets lit on fire, it collapses into its own footprint.